Tap in one time. We back with another installment of the Blue Avenue podcast, man. It's the boy Fanam Cassell, the pride of the East Side. You know what I'm saying? The LimeWire legend, 3 Phone Jones, Rich Homie Jay Jennings. And you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all last time, we back with this new vibe called Spiritual Conversations, where I interview various guests and I attempt to gauge where they've been, where they are now, and where they're headed. So before I get into introducing my guests, I want to give a shout out to CYA Productions for the visuals this evening. We appreciate that, bruh. I want to give a shout out to my engineer, Lucky. You know what I'm saying? He's an unofficial member of the team, but he's official to the situation. So you already know, salute to you, my guy. And for my guest, I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to call him the most popping rapper in the Twin Cities, especially where we from in St. Paul. You know what I'm saying? You've seen the Lord season hoodies and tees everywhere if you in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? A man for the people, a man for the culture. The homie, Malik, but y'all know him as Juice Lord. How you living, my guy?
Yo, what's good, man? My guy. Shoot, man, everything, it's been a year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate just diving into that, but
yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? It's been a year. It's been a process of working on yourself and working, trying to, navigate through this thing. You know what I mean? But even through the stuff, the bad, you know what I'm saying? There's been good that have came out of this, a lot of good that has came out of it, and I'm better than I was, yesterday, and yesterday could mean last month. You know what I'm saying? We steady trying to work on ourselves, and
that's real.
I'm working process, man. So everything's been, smooth, for the most part.
Yeah, there's a lady, man. So before we get into the music, man, you already know we're gonna talk about that, but
yes, sir.
I just wanted to get into your background a little bit. Tell people, you know what I'm saying, briefly, a little bit about growing up in these St. Paul streets, you know what I'm saying, where you from and all that stuff, and how you got into music, just all that good stuff.
All right. First, I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Rondo neighborhood.
Facts.
Fuller to be exact. Precise. But yeah, man, I'm from St. Paul, man. Where my family was some of the first families up here. My pops came up here maybe a little bit after, Emmett Till died. You know what I'm saying? My mom's family came up here from Arkansas. So they've been up here for a long time. Some of the first families to be here before, the freeway got built, what we call 94. So they were some of the first kids who was walking across this plain ground, you know what I'm saying, to get to school, you know what I'm saying. So I come from a strong family and a strong community that definitely has been broken down a little bit, but there's still that root there somewhere. And my job, I guess, is to keep it firm, even through the madness, and keep it pure, and continue the great legacy of where we from. Whether you from the east side or whether from over there, you still probably got family that live in between and live on every side. So it's all one, but sometimes we it's a divide. But that's with everything. So yeah, man. I'm from St. Paul, man. Got a couple brothers, got a lot of cousins, got a lot of nephews and nieces, and shoot, man, I ain't got no kids. So I'm chilling on that. So yeah, man. That's where I'm from, though, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel like we all got family from the South, like originally.
Oh
like,
slavery,
Yeah, facts. My mom's side of the family, they from Galveston, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like by way of Chicago. So they was from the South, came up, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's in everything. And I got some people in Arkansas too. So
right.
Yeah, that's wild. No, that's dope, man.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, so okay, so we know who you are a little bit. Now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I want to touch on your last project, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
the 6 for 6 EP. I
Okay.
already told you this, you know what I'm saying, on the way here. Hickory Talk was the one for me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like how do you my first question for you is, or my second one, do you feel like do you accomplish what you wanted to with that project? Or
Man, yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Even like besides the music, man, like let's see. Hmm. I started 6 for 6 because my first project was 5 for 5,
Ooh.
and 5 for 5 stemmed from 2 for 2, and after 2 for 2 and 3 for 3, 4 for 4 was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
And 4 for 4 turned into 5 for 5. So that was my first project. You know what I'm saying? I've been dropping songs and my name had been buzzing, and people was like, "Yo, we need a project." You know, so I dropped my first project, got a lot of love, but you know, in the midst of that, you know, things happen. Then just push it. And but with 6 for 6, man, I would say one of the beats I think maybe two of the beats I had in 2019. And the top of 2020, man, homegirl, you know, Lexi, you know,
Yeah,
no
RIP. Yep.
passes away, and that
RIP.
was devastating for the city and for me and for our family especially, and friends especially, and fans. You know, we was robbed, you know,
True
of
talent.
of a great being, and better than that, a great, dope, vibrant, chill, you know, person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that, man, that was a blow. And after that I started getting into coaching at the Y, so that was starting to help me. And you know, she was writing in her notebook, right? And I had got away from my writing in my notebook. This is long-winded, but I had got away from writing in my notebook. And bro, like I have a full notebook now
Yeah.
of rhymes,
Yeah.
cuz that's all she used to do is write her rhymes in her notebook. So I would say, you know, top end of January, we still trying to heal everybody. And me and the homegirl Samantha,
Yeah.
great photographer.
Yeah.
She's just a great person.
So,
And man, and I was with her, Cam, and Y Khalik a lot, you know. So me, Samantha, we you know, we started to, you know, we wanted to highlight the city and basically make these places landmarks.
facts.
Specifically, so what we was doing, starting, we was gonna take photos at 6 different locations throughout the city to
Right.
highlight them, and they're landmarks to us, to some of us, and but to most people they think Minnesota doesn't have a culture or
Exactly.
any type of, you know, Black history
Yeah.
or
That's
anything. So
false.
we didn't go too deep into Black history, but we went into the history to where people who's from here can relate to it, and people who ain't from here can see these pictures or see these buildings and be like, "Yo, that's where."
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Exactly.
So I shot at Hickory Hut. I shot at Steakhouse. I shot at
7 Mile, I think.
7 Mile, the
Big.
Unidale,
Yeah.
Unidale Mall, and
Facts. If you
7 Mile.
Frogtown, Midway, they know what's
Yeah,
up.
everybody,
Is
you know what I'm saying? So I
you already
shot
know.
there, in Urban Lights, you know, a record store
Yeah.
that, you know, shout out Tim, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
Big shout out.
OG, man. Man, he's done so much for hip hop, and I wanted to highlight that, and I wanted to highlight the space. It's such a sacred place to me, a place that needs to get loved more. So we shot there, and we shot at my old elementary school, Webster, and we shot at Jimmy Lee. So
Shout out to
them are
Jimmy.
some places that are near and dear to me, and I wanted to highlight them through photos. So uh, after that, we take those photos, we take our time, because I didn't have the music yet.
Yeah.
And I had a couple songs, so over the time, started to work on the music. I think I got a couple records done, and then you know, COVID is
Yeah, man.
right. So
Yeah.
everyone goes on a shutdown, but I'd say after a month, started getting back in with Y Khalik, and we started recording, chipping away, and then once, you know, we kept pushing dates back. I wanted to drop May. I wanted to drop on my birthday. I've always wanted to drop a project on my birthday, but then we couldn't do it in May, and then that's when George, or I think, or
It happened.
George,
Happened on around Memorial Day.
yeah. So
Like end of May.
end of May, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I wanted to drop June 6th. You know what I'm saying? 6 for 6.
Yeah, that was
And it didn't happen
right?
because
Damn.
it could have happened, but for one, I was rushing. I had my cover art by then, but the music still had to get mastered and stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah. No, I feel you.
so we kept working on it, and you know, and then out of respect, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not finna drop no music and drop no videos at a me being at a protest to get some type,
Yeah,
you know
some
what I'm
clout.
saying? And
No, I
nothing's
feel
wrong
you.
with that. Some people do
Yeah.
it from an authentic place, but I couldn't drop. You know what I'm saying? We just hurting. You know what I'm
You
saying?
felt like it wasn't the
It
right
wasn't
time.
right. It wasn't
Yeah,
right.
no,
So
yeah.
basically, in the midst of that, a lot of businesses getting shut down.
Yeah,
Freaking Honey got shut down. That's like a pivotal place for up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the places that you could almost guaranteed to get it. And I'm mad I never got to throw a show there. I was and they rock with me heavy, and I just never threw a show there. So they got shut down. Fifth Element got shut down, which is an iconic place for Minnesota hip hop, rhyme sayers and all that. You know what I'm saying? So then in the midst of that, so many things. My bad. There's so many things that went on. And people was getting exposed for being sexually assaulting women and all of that. It was so much that was going on in the midst of that. So I wasn't dropping no music, and the hip hop scene was just collapsing in front of our eyes. And I would say, man, the stars eventually aligned. So I got the photos. All the photos, I didn't want to see them for a long time. So I finally got them, and I'm like, yo, these are special. And it just all, by the time we was ready to put it out, June. And then when I finally got the date, it was I dropped my first EP on June 5th, 2019. So then I was like, okay, July 6th. So boom, it just aligned. And so I did a rollout of it's like a 6-day rollout where I post these photos and I post a caption about these places with several different photos. And my cousin Bajan was with me as well. The homie Cam was with me. My cousin Buzzy. A few people were with me through these photos and at these and stuff like that. So man, it comes out. Everyone loves it. And I forgot the initial question, but
I'll ask, do you feel like you accomplished?
Oh, so yes. To sum that up, yes. When I finally put it out, people and started rolling out, people were so like happy, bro, because like I really, did that. You know what I'm saying? And did it through photos, and then we, we shot a video of the joint called Loved Ones, and unfortunately, 2 days after that, my cousin passed away. So as crazy it is, man, I like really took my cousin on a tour through the city through my art, and he was with me at, every step of the way. And man, you know what I'm saying? So after that, it really collapsed, man, to ground zero, just emotionally, you know what I'm saying? And it just is, and I'm slowly trying to bounce back, now. So, so to answer your question, man, so much of it has made sense, and I feel like I accomplished it. But now what I want to do now is highlight it even more because it's so powerful what I did, what me and Sam did. So I'm trying to figure out a way to highlight the photos more and just the meaning behind it, other than people just saying, yo, and what it did for people, it brought back memories, because some of these people haven't been to these places, or they don't go to them places like that, and the black and white paying homage to like Gordon Parks, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot, and I think I definitely accomplished it.
Facts.
Sorry that was long with it, but it's really a lot that
I
went into
that.
that. A lot of patience. Well, I wasn't patient, but it paid off. Dropped
facts.
it, and people loved it, and you know what I'm saying. A couple people, you know, I don't know. We're not even gonna get that energy, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
But you accomplished what
I
you wanted,
accomplished
so.
what I set out to do, and now it's just a matter of continuing to push it and get more of the content from the tape out.
Facts.
So yeah, sorry for the long.
No, but our PDO cousin, man,
Yeah,
that's
man,
crazy. It's been a. We're gonna talk about that
Yeah,
too.
it's been a year.
But it's been a hell of a year. Yeah, that's real.
Mhm.
So my next question that I just looked at, I wanted to ask you about inspirations.
Right.
So when I told you, when I said that to you, I was thinking about who inspired you to rap. But I did want to tell you, like, when I was listening to even like the EP and like old stuff,
Right.
I kind of got like an AZ vibe. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
like I feel like y'all kind of got the same like cadence. And I don't know how rappers like feel about being compared to other
Oh
rappers.
man, that's
but
AZ, man.
yeah,
Like,
AZ, like I kind of hit up with you, like the firm type. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
man,
that
AZ,
shit.
man. He's one of them ones, bro. Like, that's underrated. That you
Super
know,
lyrical.
and I'm really mad now I didn't get his Ewing collab. I kind of want to get him just because of Do or Die. AC just one of the ones, and you
So
know,
y'all was asking about comparisons, like who
okay.
inspired you to rap?
Who inspired me to rap though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too far fetched from an AZ, but Nas, that's my favorite rapper of all time. That's what I look at when I like be like, yo, I want to become like great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I look at Nas, I look at Jay-Z, I look at Black Thought. Like, Black Thought, he's like, and to me, it's a lot of rappers from the 90s and a lot of young rappers that don't want to go after Black Thought. The only person I can see that rapping after Black Thought really is like the Royces, the Lupes, the Busters. You know, people that, you know, really want to get it in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, them are, you know, Black Thought, Common. He definitely inspired me.
Okay.
Scarface.
Bro, you already know how I feel.
I love Scarface, man.
Bro.
I actually met him one time. Who else? I'm trying to think. Rhapsody. Love Rhapsody.
Okay.
He's one of my favorite rappers. For sure. And I performed with her this year. That was crazy. Mind-boggling. Let's see. We gotta keep on going. That's whenever we think of this, I just keep going. Who else? Stally. One of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, I mess with
Larry June, Damo Genesis,
Larry June.
Big Crit, Meat.
Okay.
Wale, a little bit of Cole, everybody. Kendrick,
you
a little bit of everybody, bro.
I appreciate that because you just got me on the segue.
Yeah.
You mentioned Wale. And look, you had a name change, you know what I'm saying? Because when I knew about you,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying, it was Juice for Lauren. Now it's Juice Lord. Talk to me about the name change.
Man,
I mean,
I was on a big, I was like, in my head, man, I was one of the biggest Wale fans, bro. And, I don't know, I just called myself Juice for Lauren, and what stopped it was I didn't know what the hell Falorin meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell does Falorin mean? You know what I'm saying? And then just name, you know, stuff out the. But a lot of rappers name themselves after people name themselves after drug dealers and the rap names. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And all that. So man, yeah, that's why I changed it. And that was just really a Twitter name, and it was never stuff. It was never
that was back when Twitter was popping too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I vividly remember those days.
Bro, cracking, right? And it was just my Twitter stuff, and it was never a rap name. My first rap name was Juice Lord, like LAWWD.
Right,
But then you know, I just changed it to Juice Lord, LORD. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Like, so that was that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, them are all my inspirations to say the least. I mean, other question.
Yeah. So no, I just wanted the next thing I wanted to ask you about was I seen on I think it was 2 separate occasions like I think it was either a sound set or you just went up to New York or whatever and you pulled up on Sway and you freestyle for him. So I wanted to ask you about what was that like and you know me Sway and all that and you was pretty much on the show from what I could see. Like,
yeah, man.
Just popped up.
The first time I met Sway and rapped for Sway was my senior year. It was senior dish day, and basically a lot of the seniors, instead of me going to what was it, Lake Calhoun in Uptown.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, instead of me,
it's something different. It's called
yeah,
something different. I know it's something.
but Lake
Yeah.
Calhoun, where all the seniors from different schools and all that was going.
Yeah.
Instead of me getting up in the morning and going there to ditch, you know what I'm saying, senior ditch day, I went to rap.
Yeah.
It's Sway in the morning, so I get up early in the morning, and it's just all the rappers, bro, older rappers and younger rappers there, and man, shoot, I got in
Yeah.
there, and me and Prince Williams was also, he's another dope artist from the city, and me and him, we both, didn't go to school to rap, and we went to go rap in front of Sway, cause me personally, whenever I rapped on Sway, it wasn't just to rap, man. I'm really a fan. I really respect Sway, you know what I'm saying, on a different level, you know what I'm saying, just for what he done for the culture and what he continues to do and how many different names have been validated through Sway. So I feel like if there was like a university, that would be the university I would have wanted to go to. Yeah. That's my Duke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got freaking Hot 97 and stuff that might be like UNC. You got freaking the West Coast that might be like USC or like football, or you know what I'm saying. You got all these different universities, different people that people blow up from freestyling. Big boy. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, and that's what I wanted. And over the years, I've rapped on there several times and actually had conversation so he knows who I am. He knows who I am, and I know his manager, Kelly Kincaid. She's cool. She's real dope. And Heather B, she's real cool. Shout out Heather B, Tracy G, you know what I'm saying? They rock with me. Rich Nice, he really rocks with me. He actually put my stuff on Sway's universe, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. On one of my songs, I Think the World Is Mine, That's crazy. So that was big, you know what I'm saying? So Shade 45 and man, so I've been down to South by Southwest, rapped on their show and all that, man. And Horse, that's he from Uchi Wally Wally with Nas. He really knows me and really rocks with me, you know what I'm saying? Oswald Benjamin and all of them, their people's they rock with me, and we've so now it's just a matter of me being here and showing improvement. So the next time, it's for real. I'm up in that studio, hopefully. Yeah. So
that's my thing. I was gonna say that's a big cosign because that's Sway. You know what I'm saying? Not only just what he did for for hip hop, but his cosign is crazy,
big, bro.
It means a lot. A lot of people look up to him and respect him. So.
Man,
that's a big deal. I brought that up because I'm that from what
that's pivotal in my career.
Yeah, bro. I would say from my point of view, that when I saw him, man, bro doing it like that,
I still hold
that
in high regard, bro. That was a pivotal point in my career. That was when I had just came from New York. I think months before my first live 15-minute show was in New York and Brooklyn. Yeah. So then when I came to Minnesota, I was there. And shoot, I just did the thing, man, and doing it for the city. And every time he came here, there was sometimes I didn't even rap, just show my face and say, "Yo, boom," and man, it's just always love with them, always. So yeah.
Well, that's big, man. Yeah. But the next thing I wanted to get into before we, go on break real quick. And then we're going to come back to it. Just touch some current events. And we talked about this a little bit. But since I last recorded, there's been a lot that's happened. So we're going to keep it light, I'm not going to try to get into all of them. We're going to just touch them a little bit. So the biggest things since I was last here was, the Lakers won the championship, RP to Kobe.
Right.
The Dodgers won the World Series. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of stuff. Cardi undivorced, Offset.
Right.
So I wanted to get your opinion on at least we'll start with the sports stuff. How do you feel about just the city of LA representing Kobe?
Man. Salute, man. They won. They did their thing, man. They did what they were supposed to do, man. Win. I ain't a Laker fan.
Yeah, I'm not.
I salute them winning for Kobe. for sure. And far as Dodgers, I'm a Yankee fan. So
Really?
yeah, I've been one since I was a kid,
I'm
bro.
a White Sox fan. See, that's wild.
It's a tough situation.
We got
But
Tim Anderson. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I mess with Aaron
but
Judge.
you know the crazy thing is now I'm not as tapped in baseball as I once
Nah,
was. You know,
the
all of my
Yankees
favorite
good.
players is gone.
Yeah, I
A
mean the
lot of the
Yankees are
base,
solid.
a
They
lot of
cool.
Yankees gonna be the Yankees, man.
Yeah,
We
they
gonna
spend their
get
money. You know what I'm
like
saying?
we gonna get another one. We ain't worried, you know. But
Shout
yeah, I've
out
been a
to
Yankee fan since a shorty. But you know, congrats, of course, on my barber. He's a big LA fan, so he's living good right now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what else?
Yeah, I was gonna say so the Lakers, the
Salute.
Dodgers. I was gonna say Cardi, undivorced and Offset.
Oh man, I don't think too much of it, man.
Yeah,
It's a
it's the
being
relationship.
married or a
Yeah,
relationship is
yeah,
you have your, and then with them being in such much media, like just for being known like that, bro, like
right.
being known like that I know it's overwhelming, beyond overwhelming. You can't even really be human sometimes or be yourself. So man, I don't think much of it, man. It's just things happen, and sometimes it divorces all the way, and sometimes it don't. Was
Yeah,
undivorced. So
I get it.
like I mean, I salute it, man. Black
Black
love.
love.
I
Yeah,
salute it.
black
Yeah,
and brown love. Now I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a
brown, whatever.
Sagittarius, Offset is Sagittarius, but I know what it's like dealing with Libra women. So
Word,
shout out to him, man. It's wild.
word.
But no, the other thing, they're kind of related because
All right.
whenever this podcast does come out, today is election day, November 3rd.
Mm.
So whenever we drop this, hopefully by then we know who the next president will be. So I wanted to
I
ask
thought you
you
was gonna
about
say predator.
Predator.
Yeah, pretty
Listen,
much.
yeah, right, yeah. No, that
I'm
was
playing.
funny.
Yeah.
No, but so today was election day. How do you feel about just? I mean, I don't know. Politics is a whole thing in and of
Toughie,
itself.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
just wanted to, kind of get you to
Man,
talk into it a little
man,
bit.
I just feel like it's, hmm, you know what I'm
Do
saying?
you care either way, or
I mean,
excuse me?
historically speaking, man, that there's never been really a president to really do for our people like that.
Yeah,
Anyway, more like do more harm to us than as
yeah,
a community than bad. You got the crack era, you know what I'm saying, that really crippled us, and then you had the war on drugs, all these different crime bills and laws that locked up so many different men and fathers across the country, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't make these drugs, bro. These drugs were brought over and
it's facts.
through these different them
They dropped
peoples.
it off to
You know what
us.
I'm saying? And
Yeah,
we're trying to make a way, we struggling and where we from, and there's no excuse, I guess, but people didn't know. I'm sure them people didn't know it was gonna be as bad, but when they that money, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people do what they do, and everybody. I ain't everybody, and everybody ain't me. So it's
yeah,
easy to say what you would have did. You know what I'm saying? Or you
yeah.
ain't been
That's
in
real.
or you wasn't in that situation. So
Right.
but far as these presidents, man, I don't really care for them because I know it's still a lot more going beyond and below the surface that don't get addressed, that's not getting addressed, that people consider conspiracies.
Yeah, yeah,
So when you speak on certain things, people consider them conspiracies and all of this. So sometimes I don't get into it. I watch things unfold,
yeah. I
and
feel that.
man, it's it's a war going on outside. No man is safe
Safe
from.
from. Shout out to Mob Deep RP.
That
Listen,
line
I'm glad
itself,
you brought.
man.
That's real. I'm glad you brought up
Happy
Prodigy.
belated, man.
Yeah,
Tell
bro.
me.
We already we gonna talk about that a little bit
Yeah,
later
that
too, because
line
we
is a
already got
lot.
to.
It's a lot.
But
I
look,
say
I'm
it.
gonna say this on the politics thing. I feel like
Yeah, bro.
I'll say it like this: you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't know politics. It's so touchy because there's so many different factors involved. I
Yeah.
feel like I'll give you an example, right? So let's say, let's say, you got something like the pyramids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's something that's you can't touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Right.
something that we built that can't be, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, messed with. But then you got them, they got all these excuses on why and how it came to be. They try to reorganize
Clip
the history.
nose,
Yeah, like,
all
hey,
that.
no, y'all didn't do
Yeah.
this. This was some,
Built
you know what I'm saying?
America.
Yeah, exactly. So it's so many different factors involved.
Yeah.
I feel like when it's anything like that, when there's a lot of factors, then it becomes messy and it's like, well, what's the truth? And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like,
Right.
long story short, it's a lot of factors involved, and you never know what the situation, you know what I'm saying, is. At the end of the day, you get confused because it's like, it should be something simple, but it's complex.
Man, so it's complex, and like what they say, everything is done in plain sight, bro.
Yeah, that's
literally
real.
the wickedest things are done in plain sight and said, sprinkled in on everything, man. So I mean, as far as these presidents, man, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
It's just, man, my hopes is that we just continue, that we evolve as a people.
I feel like, at least for me, like, black people, we need to just hold together. We shouldn't put our faith in other people, because that's, we've been doing that literally for centuries. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we start believing in us and taking care of us, that's what it is. But you know how that is. There's always somebody that they want to rock the boat.
We attach to too many things.
Yeah,
too
many,
many,
it's always.
And I hate to say it, but sometimes we're, religion plays a big factor in things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Far as just, people not realizing what these people is doing to us. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many things we're attached to, whether it's religion, whether it's fashion, whether it's drugs, whether it's...
I'm glad you brought up religion, because I was talking to my mans about Joel Osteen. Bro, you remember when that stuff was happening in Houston? Like, they had the hurricanes or whatever down there. He was not trying to let his church doors open for them people out there. And I know a guy. He a pilot or whatever. Or he was a pilot. He was talking about, bro, I flew for Joel Osteen's private jet one time. He showed him, like, the manifest, like how much he paid. Yeah, listen, tax free. It's crazy, man, bro. Listen, I by the way, I'm gonna say this on camera. Yeah. If I go broke, I'm definitely starting a mega church. You know what I'm saying? On the east side. Shout out to, it's gonna be the first Scam Baptist church on the on Arcade Street. Gonna do it that way. But listen, we're gonna take a break. I'll feel no relationship. We'll take a break, and we're gonna come back to it. It's the Blue Avenue Podcast, man. Y'all stay tapped in, locked in, and all that.
Yes, sir. Good job.
Oh, man.
No,
facts
I listen to him too much, bro. It'd be hilarious, bro.
Yeah, shout out to bro, man. He's hilarious. All right, man. We back, man. It's the Blue Avenue Podcast, man. You already know we tapped in. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie Juice Lord up here. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling
halfway through it.
Feeling good, bro. I was just looking at some hats. Thank God you got my attention, because I was probably going to try to buy one.
I feel you, man. Listen, we try to get another stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? We're going to push one out before it's over.
Hopefully.
But, shit, look, I'm trying to get some Rockefeller Air Force Ones for the year end, man.
Oh, we'll
see.
You got going on
StockX.
I was like, I'm on. You can go on StockX or Flight Club. I forgot how much my homie got for his.
Yeah, the ones I wear a size 13. The ones I'm looking at like $350. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get a deal. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
I think his was less.
I'm trying to get a deal out here. Somebody let me know.
100 something.
Hit the inbox. Okay, small.
But he wear like I think a 10.5. No, he might wear like 11, 12 or something. Oh yeah, them Yeezy slides. How much them costing?
About this. Well, not about the same. Like $280.
Oh, that's crazy. My pride.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I want to like, man.
I like the tan ones. They look like
they call the bone.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
they look like shoes for real.
Real talk.
Yeah, they tripping.
Facts plus tax. But anyway, so I had to come back to you with a question.
That's some Larry June type stuff. That's what you say. Facts plus tax, baby.
Well, I had a question for you, man, because this, I feel like this is a real thing for me, man. So my next question was, as far as like accomplishments or what you got coming up, what do you think is like a realistic goal for you? Because this is kind of what I wanted to ask you about. Because I feel like you nice enough where you could like write for people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that,
you know what I'm saying? My question is, what is like a realistic goal for you, like in the end game? Because I feel like you nice enough, you could just be write songs.
Realistically, man, I definitely want to write for people somehow, some way.
Yeah.
But I would say is to start getting like my music on like Netflix shows or just
Facts.
TV and like sync placements,
Yeah, man.
license, whatever. So that's a goal of mine. Also to get into the creating bag of like documentary work. Also, I mean, and I would say, man, just get my music out there, man. Create. Man, get the respect from the legends, and I've got respect from a few already. So now it's just about continuing, bro, and staying the course, but staying consistent and man, just locking in, bro. I think man, I feel like there's no end goal. There's man, it's they gotta forever fall, right, where you just but I'm forever up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the goal, is to get this music heard, and man, just let people know, man, Minnesota got something to say. Just like the A has something to say, like Minnesota got something to say, and my hopes is to be one of the ones that can open up the doors for others, and especially hip hop. Like we've had Next, we've had Mint Condition, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. We've had Prince,
Facts.
Bob Dylan, and other musicians in between that have done dope things within the industry and created and produced and wrote and acted and just everything. Minnesota is art capital in my eyes. It's just underrated in far as hip hop, and like Cardo got wings from
Shout
what I'm saying?
like
man, it's just really I just want to really be one of them ones, man, and I feel like I am one of them ones, but like to really because I feel like we were supposed to pop right after Chicago.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have popped before.
You know what? I feel like it was a
Detroit
mix.
almost.
I was just gonna bring up. I was like, it was kind of like a mix. Like you got Payroll, Giovanni, and them, and you know what I'm saying, like kind of they were T Grizzly was the biggest one out of them.
But like even before that, like
Baby,
right around the drill era, we were
they
supposed
were
to be
like
right after that, because we had a lot of dope people who even had that similar sound that I feel like could have really popped. So I mean, I think now it's just about getting it outside of Minnesota, bro, and spreading them wings, man. That's for real.
Do you see like a record deal in your future, or like is that something you want?
I mean, shoot. From what I've read and saw and all of that, I don't look like it. But I mean, if it's right and it's real, I mean, I'm for it. But I don't know. I guess it's all on the contract. It's all on the people, and it's all on if it's right.
Real talk.
Whenever that opportunity comes this way. But other than that, man, I'm just independent, trying to make it happen. And I think my thing now is just really getting a team of people that don't do music that really want to help push. Because I feel like it's so many people that want to do music and do this. I'm like, nah, man, I need you to do this, please.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Everybody don't got to rap.
Yeah, man, and but who am I to tell somebody not to rap? Man, I wasn't always a rapper. I played sports, so luckily the arts have treated me well, and man. So really, just just about pushing it for real. Mm-hmm.
What's the last R. Kelly song you listened to?
You're sick. You're sick, man. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man.
I'll tell you mine. I believe I can fly.
I think the last joint I listened to is "Step in the Name of the Love," man.
That's a
That's how I learned how to
yeah.
step a little bit,
Yeah,
bro.
something.
But with me, man, I just look at it like this, you know. I feel like people are, I might see. Speaking on this is always a tough
I was like,
sit, yo,
guys.
man. But I'm just speaking in general, man. I feel like people are definitely picky and choosy, you know.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I feel like if we gonna do that, if we gonna block people and all that, we gotta start at the realm of this thing. We gotta start at America. We gotta start at these dollar bills that we have, these pennies that we have, these of people who were slave owners, bro. People, we gotta start with these buildings getting shut down, these schools having their name changed, and so everything. These movies, bro. Some of these movies, bro, and behind the scene of the movies are some of the wickedest and sickest people, bro. So many childhood actresses, actors, and all of that.
Yeah, what's buddy
Did not.
name?
Yeah.
Weinstein. Like
Well,
all that
I ain't even
stuff.
talking about him. I'm talking about the actors who have had ferocious things happen to them behind the scenes, bro. I just feel like sometimes people want to separate the artist from the art, and sometimes they don't. I just feel like you gotta tear that thing down from the root. You know what I'm saying? If we gotta do that, but other than that, because people still watch certain movies that were done by people who have done crazy things, and with music, I don't know,
real.
man. Like
That's real. I feel that.
it's I don't know. It's interesting, man. With me, I don't listen. I never really. I respect R. Kelly's music, and he's the one of the greatest to me. Regardless of whatever happened, he's one of the greatest, and he has great music.
Yeah.
And but other than that, my favorite artist is one of my favorite R&B artists is like D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
D'Angelo music so child, and
facts
and Badu, you know what I'm saying, and Smokey, Temps.
There you go.
So like,
shout out to them.
I never sat and listened to R. Kelly album. But I know his records. I know a lot of his records though, and he's great. Regardless of what people say.
Well, let me switch gears for you real quick. We're gonna get off that.
All right.
Let me ask you, what song do you think people should go back and listen to? Or what song would you recommend if somebody needed like hope? Like one of your songs that you would tell
one of
somebody,
my songs?
One of your songs that you would go back and tell people like, if you need like motivation, like listen to this. What song would that be?
Dang. Let's see. I would say The World Is Mine. Man, even I got this song called Hope. Actually, it's like early.
Okay.
The beat was real dope and it was raw, but it was like, dear Lord, can we get some hope? Yeah, can we get some? I forgot the verse and all that, but
Is it on SoundCloud?
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud. I got some.
I was like,
gems on SoundCloud, but I would say The World Is Mine. A song like Floating On, that's like from the 5 for 5 EP that's talking about like, just floating on and continuing to push, you know what I'm saying, through it, you know what I'm saying, even through losses and through tragedies, whatever, float on, you know what I'm saying.
The world is
say
mine.
The World Is Mine, float on, and it ain't hard to tell, it's just one of them raw joints where it's like, it ain't hard to tell. Believe that you one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? And do your thistle, And I got new music that I think coming out. I think,
That's topic.
I don't know. With me, I try not to overthink it. I just try to just put it together and just put it out and see what people like.
Right. No, I feel that. I feel that.
But bro, I would say those joints for sure.
All right, facts. Okay, so they gonna listen to those, check those.
One
out.
of one too.
One of one?
People love that one.
All right, so the motivational tracks, those are the ones.
Yeah.
Now this is one of two of the most important questions I got for the rest of this interview. And listen, like I hit you up about this earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There is a right answer to this question. You know what I'm saying? Who had a better run, Dipset or G Unit?
G Unit.
Okay, please explain. Please explain.
I think they both equally have had a great impact. I would feel now. This is it. I think Dipset was more loved, far as
Facts.
the fashion and all of that, and the dope music they did put out. But G Unit, man, bro, 50, bro, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They was just a force to be reckoned with, bro. Like,
I'm glad you said
they was just like, like, bro, we had their shoes, bro. Like,
yeah, come on.
yeah, and that's fashion. So we had the shoes, we had the tank tops, bro, and they was just a force to be reckoned with, bro. And Dipset was in their own right too, but you know
what it is? I think because
I feel like G Unit was more, and obviously because 50, but shoot, I guess Cameron had his own right. He was just as big in his own in his own way too. But
I think G Unit was popping towards the end of Dipset, or something like that. Okay, so
maybe.
I think that's why the
G Unit was just and in the game, bro. Like,
I'm glad you brought that. Okay, so you
like,
beat me to my notes.
Joel's
right?
didn't flourish like how he was really supposed to.
So look,
But he
I'm
did
glad you.
still.
I'm glad you were out
Jim
the game.
Jones, you know.
I'm glad
Jim Jones is better than both of them now. You ask me.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, shout out to Wasted Talent. That was a good project. But okay, look, I'm gonna name the people in Dipset and then who was in G Unit. So I'm gonna start with G Unit because I ain't mad that you said that, but I gotta, we gotta talk about it, right? So you got 50 Cent, obviously, Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, The Game. Remember it was a while back, but Mobb Deep was with G Unit for a little bit.
Come on,
MOP.
man.
But it wasn't Mobb Deep, the original Mobb Deep.
Yeah, obviously.
MOP, Spider Low, Kid, Mace, Uncle Murder, and Olivia was kinda on G.
Yeah,
okay, let me get the Dipset. All right, let me go to Dipset. So you got Cameron, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, J.R. Ryder, 40 Cal, Hell Rell, Freaky Zeke. Cat Williams on Dipset. If you go back into the archives,
but I mean
Max B,
yeah, but Max B had his. I would say Max B was more. His solo stuff and impact was harder than what he was on with Dipset, bro.
Uncasa, Jaja.
Like the thing with Dipset, bro.
Yeah.
It's a specific people that love Dipset music and stuff, bro.
Right.
And it's some people that love that you know what I'm saying? But G Unit, bro, they just it's too much.
Listen, y'all know what it is, man. It's the dips. It's the dips.
I love the Diplomats, bro.
What's really good? Like, come on, man.
I was so happy when they got back together. You know what I'm saying? So I loved it. I love it. I'm a Dipset fan more than G Unit, bro.
Yeah. No, I
think I am. I'm more of a Dipset, but then I have high respect for Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is one of them ones, bro.
I like Lloyd Banks. I'm talking about it in totality. I'm talking about the Dipset, Anthem, Santana's Town. Like I feel like 50. I feel like G Unit was mostly 50. Like with Dipset,
no, you can't do that.
I'm just saying. Look, the
game
all of it,
too.
But the game wasn't there for too long.
Still,
he did the first album.
Hated to love it,
right? Exactly. He did the
I'm gonna shine
tomorrow stop. But that was then he left. Then it was GU not for 2 years.
Man, bro, they was still heavy. Even Buck was going crazy too. Lloyd Banks was doing this thing, bro. Like it's we're
gonna agree to disagree with that.
we have to
because it's the Pink Range. You know what I'm saying? Killer Season.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. 50 Cent them they had the
Purple
games.
Tape is better than Killer Season though.
I like a Dipset Christmas too. And what I was like 50. They had a video game.
I just feel like Dipset outside of fashion, Dipset like they had a specific they got a specific crowd, but G Unit was just
Yeah.
worldwide, bro. And
I
that's
think we not.
and that's
getting nowhere.
obviously because of 50. Bro, all my favorite rappers are from New York, bro.
Yeah.
And obviously both of them groups are from New York, but
Yeah, Harlem and then Queens.
in Harlem is as New York is, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've been there. So like
yeah,
I like yeah, I'm more of a Dipset fan, but I would just say far as
I ain't gonna
far as impact,
I'm gonna give G Unit their props. They definitely did their thing, and it was a big deal.
And then going at it with Ja Rule, all of them, like, bro, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it, bro. When the Rock fell, like Dipset kind of.
I mean, they wasn't respond. You know what it was? Because I was Dame Dash. I mean, I don't know the story all the way because I was a little kid when I was going. Yeah, but I mean, there was a lot of factors involved. It was Def Jam. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on. But whatever. Okay, we'll agree to disagree. I mean,
your pride won't let you say it, but
I
trust
like
me,
G
I'm a
Unit
Dipset fan more than G Unit, bro.
I like G Unit a lot, but
just as far as
the Dips.
global, yeah.
All right, so this is a more serious question, and then I'm gonna get to the last one, and then we'll like close it out. So we all know 2020 was trash. Like it's still been trash. I'm hoping these 2 months fly by. But,
right.
What do you say you learned the most from yourself just from 2020? What do you think you learned? The biggest lesson you took away, or still taking away?
Man, I would say, shoot, I learned how to tap into my inner self more. I've learned how to, man, just really just, showing love, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always done, but just being yourself, you know what I mean? Showing love. And I've learned that I need to learn more about everything, and I've learned that, shoot, a lot of people ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? And everything ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't your friend, you know what I'm saying? Even though you want it to be like that, everybody ain't your friend. And sometimes no matter how long you know a person, man, sometimes people just change, bro. And sometimes people change for the good, sometimes people change for the bad. But I feel like what you do is continue to stay grounded in your steps and continue to move on and try and flourish. So I've learned a lot, man. I got back to write. I've got back to writing in a notebook that has been very therapeutic. And man, I've learned that, man, bro. I gotta get to it, bro. Cause it's gotta get to it. More than anything, and really don't take these things for granted, certain things for granted, and really, take care of your responsibilities. And I'm saying this, but I'm still such a procrastinator. Yeah. But we all is. So I would say, man, learned a lot, bro, for real. And now it's just about applying it.
Yeah, that's real. I feel like we all just went through it this year. Like and we still got a little bit of it's
also, I got a question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
What are some of your favorite albums from this year? We've also got a lot of good music through it too.
We talked about this on the podcast before. This year. I mean, from what I remember, Moneybagg Yo album was really good. Favorite albums from this year. Can I look?
So far. Yeah, look. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm messing with? Roddy Ricch album was this year, right? That was hard. Was it this year? Wasn't it this year? The Antisocial joint? I like that one a lot. Yeah, I gotta look on though. But yeah, it's a multitude of albums that I frequent.
Man,
But
that's a tough one, huh?
yeah. Oh, you got me. That was a good question. I don't know. I listen like the same couple albums. How
Uh
about you? No, I was like, what you
oh.
listening to besides yourself?
All right. Let's see. J Electronica.
All right.
A written testimony was fire for me. Um, let's see. Let me look. I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. Nas. King's Disease.
Okay.
Karma 3 by
Oh yeah.
Dave East was
Yeah,
fire
shout out
for
to
me.
Dave.
Oh, Goody Mob about to drop an album, Survival Kit. They been on they woke stuff. But let's see. Let's see, August, okay. Benny the Butcher, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Just dropped, you know.
wait. Plugs on. It's
Not
something else.
Plugs I
Plugs on
Made.
that.
It's called
It's something new. Or?
yep, with Hit Boy.
I
The
gotta check that out.
Burden of Proof.
I gotta check that out.
Fire.
I'll check it out.
Burden of Proof, Conway the Machine dropped a dope album. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't Freddie Gibbs drop his?
Freddie Gibbs dropped a dope album.
Was it Alfredo?
Yes,
That
that's one
was
of my
good.
favorite albums. Matter of fact, I got it written down. My let me look this up. Top albums.
Yeah, I messed with that one.
Top 10 albums I got. I got King's Disease by Nas, Alfredo, From King to a God by Conway the Machine, Karma 3 Davies, Pray for Paris, Westside Gun, Just Cause Y'all Waited 2 by Lil Durk, PTSD, The GOAT, Polo G. I wanted to mix it up, and I really was listening to them albums too.
Yeah.
A Written Testimony by J Electronica and Allegory by Royce the 5'9".
You can't prepare for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't got it. I mean, I
wrote
like
this
Lil
down a
Baby
minute
album.
ago,
Lil
but
Baby
yeah.
album.
Word. Okay.
It's a. I gotta really look. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm glad you mentioned top 5 because it's the last question.
Okay.
And like we talked about, it's gonna be a 2-parter. So
Yeah.
top 5 that are alive all time, and then the top 5 for right now.
Which one we doing first?
We could do right now, currently, because I know mine off top.
Currently.
Yeah, right now.
I mean, you always go to Kendrick Lamar. And I'm not gonna name. I'm just listening to the people.
I know
People
that
just putting out, stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Right now for me, I'm gonna just go with favorites. Let's see. Benny the Butcher.
Okay.
Rhapsody. Big Crit.
All right.
Freddie Gibbs.
I ain't mad at that.
Larry June.
Facts. You already know.
Them are my favorites. That was that 5.
Yeah, I believe so.
Big Crit, Rhapsody, Larry
Freddie
Jones,
Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs, Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
That's like the 5 of the people that I really. I'm not gonna put Nas in there because Nas is all time.
Right. Same here. I ain't gonna
You
front.
know what I mean? And who else, bro? That let's see, man. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, them was like
ones.
yeah.
See, I'll be switching my. I wanted to put Mozzie in my top 5 right now, but I can't. So my top 5 right now, I'm messing with Larry June. I had to take Dom Kennedy out too. He's in there. He's close. He's top 10.
Fire.
Yeah, Rap and Roll was there. There you go. That was another one. Rap and Roll, Savage Mode 2, really good. Okay, what I say? Larry June, Mike Sherm. Who else I'm gonna listen to a lot? Currency. Young Nudie. And who else am I listening to?
What'd you say?
Oh, Currency.
Oh yeah, Currency.
Larry June, Mike Sherm,
Okay.
Young Nudie. Somebody else I'm forgetting. I listen to a lot. Jay Worthy.
Oh yeah,
Shout
Jay
out to
Worthy dope. Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Worthy.
Jay
He's
Worthy
still with Harry
dope,
Fry.
for sure.
All right, I'll give you my top 5 all
Okay.
time, and then I'll let you go do yours. So it's tough, man, but I gotta think. Okay, Jay-Z. Do it gotta be order? Because I'm just kind of just going.
Nah.
All right, Jay-Z, Biggie, um, Scarface.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, you know, I feel about Scarface. Who else? I'm gonna be real. DMX,
Okay.
and then gotta throw in Nas. I almost wasn't, but yeah, you got to.
Got to
Yeah.
for real.
So yeah, that's my 5. DMX, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, and then Scarface.
Nas,
All right.
Pop,
All right.
Jay-Z,
You said Jay-Z or AZ?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. All right. Of course.
Black Thought.
Okay.
Common.
Really? Top 5 all time.
I mean, I could say Biggie, but Common. I really, when I do top 5s now, I really go off like who really is my favorite, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
no,
that.
not Common. Scarface.
Scarface. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel that.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, check it. We're going to end it off with shout-outs, you know what I'm saying? Anybody want to shout-out or
Okay.
what's out coming up next? And all
Man,
that
I'm
good stuff?
gonna shout out some of my favorite MCs from the town.
All right.
Man, I'm gonna shout out the homie Nucky, one of them ones. My brother Kaleem the Dream. Man, this is gonna be all day. The homie Righteous MC, man, dropped a crazy project that I was on. Man, my homie Kaleem the Dream dropped a crazy project this year. My homie Y Khalid, Reefer Ray. Let's see who else. SJ, the Afrocentric Ratchet. She's very dope. Let's see. Ricky Monique, super dope. Who else? Trying to think. Stilo Real. It's a big bro. One of them ones. Shout out Tech. Who else, bro? It's so many people, bro. Shout out all the, people doing their thing, clothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, shout out to the Paul, to the app.
Facts.
Shoot. Yeah, it's tough, man. I would be here all day, man.
Right.
Start shouting out a whole bunch of
Shout out
people,
everybody.
but yeah, man, shout everybody doing their thing, man. Stay pure, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my bro Relly. Shout out my bro Pro Steve. Shout out Destiny Roberts. All right, now I'm getting into it. Shout out my homie RZ. Shout out the homie Connor. Shout out Matt Wells. Anthony Brown. CYA Productions.
Facts.
Big
Facts.
salutes. High salutes.
Yeah.
Shout out Samantha. Shout out Cam, aka Zion. Man, shout out Bluehill Ad Podcast.
You
Man,
already know.
you
Gang,
dig? Shout out who else, bro? We finna get it in now. Shout out Prince Williams. Shout out Jay Breeze. Shout out Casey Pluto. Shout out Aubrey King. Shoot, who else? Man, shout out everybody, bro. Shout out Miss P Parker. Shout out Campbell J. Shout out freaking, shout out Dart, OG Dario. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bro.
I was like, I would shout out people, but he shouted out everybody.
Bro, it's tough. I'm
I'm gonna give some RIPs real quick. How about the RIP Renzo, RIP Ralph, RIP Lil Mo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the East Side, man. You already know. Shout out RIP Cody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2020 been trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We
Cuz
together,
Lex,
yeah. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, RIP to all the lost ones, you know what I'm saying? But it's still love, and we doing our thing out here.
You did.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, man, shoot. Working on projects.
Yeah.
Working on a joint called Spread Love. You know what I'm saying? Got some dope joints I'm working on. Shout out to bro Drew too. You know, shout out to the bro Oren. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, we on to some. Shout out Most Beats, man. Shout out Free Mind. Everybody that was Dizzy. Shout out Roland Brooks. He was on 6x6. Shout out produced by Jay. He was on 6x6. Shout out to bro Sense. Everybody, all the producers that was on. Cabby, you know, I just named all the producers on 6x6. Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of them. And yeah, shout out Solo Star. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody, bro. And we working. You did.
So usually I end off the show I ended off with a movie quote. I'll be saying you got a Picasso in your house. ATL. Something wild like that. But on the spiritual conversations, what I want to do is I heard a good quote.
Mackin', hanging.
All right, that's gonna be episode 6 of the official one.
Right.
But on the spiritual conversations, I heard this from a wise man. He told me that success it shouldn't be measured off how much money you got or you know what I'm saying, what material things you have. He told me that success is the world a better place since you was in it, or did you leave the world a better place than how you left it? You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask you, do you think the world is a better place with Juice Lord, the music, you know what I'm saying? Everything you got going on, is the world a better place with you in it?
Oh yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. I mean, at least my piece of it is, you know, it ain't everything ain't all glamour and glitz, but you know, we work through.
Yeah, and see that, you know what I'm saying, that's success, you know what I'm saying?
It's success. I feel like with success, man, never measure your success based off another man's, and a man could be a woman or anybody,
else,
anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never measure your losses or your successes based off another's, or never feel like you're not doing something when you are. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Everything doesn't. You know, we had this thing of being underrated and, you know, or feeling like just because we not there, we not here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not here. Or just because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, just, man, embrace where you at, man, and you know, find the beauty and find the dopeness in what you doing. You know, don't shoot yourself down. Do the old thizzle, you know?
Facts plus tax.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, man. This is the Blue Avenue podcast, man. Spiritual conversations, man. We out.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch y'all next time. Y'all be safe out there.
Woo! Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Suck it.
My God.
Good job. Lord.